All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Pushing the Pace podcast with myself, Elias, and my co-host, as always, Samuel. We are back today, the very last pod, our second pod back in the very last pod before the NBA season officially begins. I'm very excited, and today we're going to be going through the over and under lines for every single team, so we can have our quick thoughts on every team and how well they'll be this season. I'm very excited for
Gamble
this.
responsibly.
We will be gambling responsibly. We will be doing anything it takes to get these ads on our side and get this ad money.
Yes.
FanDuel.
Yes.
If you want to sponsor
FanDuel.
us, I will lose all my morals for that money. I don't care.
Thank you.
So let's go.
Someone
We're gonna go through these over/under lines.
Someone tell FanDuel to reach out to us. Reach out to us. We're a growing podcast, and we can put people on lines.
Exactly. We will influence the people to gamble. Don't worry.
Yes.
So yeah, if anybody doesn't know how the over/under lines work, it's literally just for each team there's a line. It's always 0.5 because it's like you can't win 0.5 of a game, and we choose if they're going to win over more of those games or under they win less of those games. And we're going to be doing this off the dome. I wrote some thoughts here and there, trying to get an even amount of over and unders so we don't get a bunch of overs or a bunch of unders and whatever. And we might have some locks, some teams that we want to lock in as a guarantee. We're going to be starting off with the Atlanta Hawks at 46.5. Sam, what did you think for this one? Because
easy over. The Atlanta Hawks are going over that number. This is going to be a great season for Trae Young. The only thing I think they need to worry about is the health of Kristaps Porzingis. And Porzingis brings a different element to the team. He doesn't space the floor on the three-point line. He spaces the floor 5 feet away from the three-point line. That is a weapon they didn't have before. But the good thing is, if Porzingis go down, they have a player in Onyeka Okongwu, who my Nigerian brother, who is really a good defender, especially on centers. And he's also expanded his range to the 3-point line. And I think the team is 7 deep now. You have Dyson Daniels, most improved player, defensive player of the year candidate. I thought he should have won defensive player of the year. You have Alexander Walker, someone you can bring off the bench when you want to play small, when you want to give Trae a rest, when you want to put a defensive lineup out there. You have Jalen Johnson, who's come back from an injury, and he was already taking we need to see how he's back from the injury. But before the injury, the boy was looking really good, really, really good. And so this is a team that I expect to. I don't know if there's anyone I'm missing in that 7-man lineup. Trae, Alexander Walker, Dyson Daniels,
Zachary Richardson, I think will have a really good second year. I think he's a great connector piece on this team. Like he's shown that he's able to do a lot of different things, and he'll just be able to fit in on a lot of different lineups. This is also a very easy over for me. I think the Hawks. I think the Hawks are like the third best team in this conference, in my opinion. I think they could easily get to 50 wins. Okay. I think so. But the only reason I'm a little hesitant on that is that they've just been literally mid for as long as possible. Like they have been exactly 500 for the past 10 years.
But this season is going to change. It's going to change. Let's go.
I hope so.
Let's go.
All right, so we both got overs. Next one, Celtic at 41.5. This is an under for me. I think that this is a somewhat easy under for me because I do not believe that Tatum should come back, or I know he's been like ramping up so much, and it would be a great story if he comes back from his Achilles and all that. I don't think they should risk it. I think the Celtics are extremely thin. If Jaylen Brown or Derek White miss any amount of time, that team will fall apart. I am slightly hesitant just because like they still have like Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, like they have good ball players. Joe Mazzulla is a psycho. Like I don't think he'll allow this team to tank. I just think that if any injury happens to Jaylen Brown or Derek White, and it feels like they're gonna miss some amount of time, then they're just gonna start losing games. And I'm also like their front court, they have nothing. Their rebounding is going to be horrible.
Yeah.
I think they'll get killed at the rim. So I think that'll be an under for me, but I could see it being very close, especially in this
I
East.
I will disagree there and go over. The reason why I'll go over is all the reasons you mentioned. Joe Mazzulla is a freak, as we know. Jalen Brown and Derek White can still make things rock in the Eastern Conference. You have Anthony Simons, who is going to have a pretty good season in that system, and that license to shoot as much threes as one. That guy is one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. If the season ends now and you tell me the Boston Celtics has a 43-29 record, sorry, and 39, 43 and 39 record, Jesus, my maths were crazy there. But 43 and 39 or 42 and 42, I will believe that. So that's why I'm going over, because I
Yeah.
don't see them being a 30 win, even a high 30s win team. I see them being 40, 43, 44 in the East. So I'm going over for the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's definitely one that will be very close this season, I think, because
Yes.
they will not allow themselves to lose. The only way is like through injury or just like they really get beat up
Yeah.
at the rim. Next, we got the Nets, 19.5. You don't need to stay. They're not gonna win. They're
Wait,
gonna win 15 games
can
max.
I say something? And the
Of course.
and the first pick in the NBA draft goes to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going under. Under.
Yeah, this is the
Did you see what Josiah said?
yeah. He was like, "Well, we got one first round pick
He
this
said
year.
we
We
have
gotta
one
hit
for
it."
this year, so you can imagine what
They
the
yeah.
strategy will be about that. And
Yeah,
I
this
was
is a
like, what the? This is the owner.
terrible team.
This is the owner. So we don't even need to talk about it too much. I'm going on the under for the Nets.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Eastern Conference teams that need a lot of wins that ain't gonna just let them roll in and come get wins again. Like
yeah,
Orlando East, they're gonna beat them down. So yeah, Nets
yeah.
under.
The Nets are going to be horrific. Next, we got the Hornets at 27.5. This one is an
Ooh,
over. This
it's
is
an
an over for me.
this is an over for
This
me.
seems like a
It's
little bit disrespectful, but it is
yes,
also the Hornets, so
it's
it's
also the
like we
Hornets.
can never temper like our expectations. Because like when LaMelo has been healthy in that
Yes,
one season, they got all the way to like 41 or 42 wins. If LaMelo is even a little bit healthy, if Brandon Miller, who I have a lot of stock
yes,
in,
yes,
Con
exactly.
Knipple,
There's a
I just
center.
think that they'll
You have a
be
center on the team I like. There's a center on that team I like.
Kalkbrenner.
Is it? Yes,
Kalkbrenner? Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes,
I think
yes,
he'll
yes.
be a very decent player for
So
them.
no,
He
no.
played in college
I
forever.
think, it's a simple case of health. But I'm having some little good vibes about the Hornets, and I'm just like one extremely entertaining team because Lamelo is that entertaining. You have the
Yeah.
Conopool guy who looks like he's ready. Oh, yeah, Kyle Brent. Yeah, I saw him center. He's 23 years old, which is a pretty old center, like old rookie and
Yeah.
all. And Conopool, and you have Trey Mann. I just think this team 27.5
Yeah.
is too low. Like
Yeah.
for the Hornets and for Lamelo, if they're not at least around the 500 team this year, there's going to be a lot of talk on if they should move on with him as a franchise player. And I think
They have to be a
if
500 level team at least, a
yes, they
playing
have to be a
team.
500 on level team. So 27.5 is pretty low. So I'm definitely going over for the
Yeah,
Hornets.
that one's definitely like injury type of like
Injury
if
based,
it
yeah,
goes round.
yeah.
Next we got the Bulls 33.5. This is a team I really want to say under because they should be losing games, but I'm ultimately going to say over because
Over.
I don't think they know what they're doing and they're going to win like 35 games and nothing is going to change and they have no future.
Yeah,
So I'm going to say over.
33.5 is very low. Like,
Yeah.
is very low. Like I'm going to say over too. Like looks like there's too many overs, but yeah, Bulls 33.5. They still have GD. They had a really good end to the last season too. Who knows? Maybe that's smoke and mirrors, but they still have. You know what? Bazulas.
Yeah.
Bazulas.
I have stock in Modest. I think that if they're
Exactly,
gonna
man.
have any type of future, it's because of him.
And Kobe
So
White is a really good player. The only reason
yeah.
why this might not be an over is if there's a trade for Kobe White during the season, because I think that's one guy that is on books where teams would love to have him and all.
Yeah.
But personally,
Like this team, like
I'm going to say over.
yeah, I think this team like defensively will be bad, but they play such a fast pace
Yes.
that I think they're gonna be able to have some big offensive games. So yeah, both over, but I think for their own good they should be under. Next one, Cavaliers at 57.5. This is a big number, but I'm giving this an easy lock on the over because this is
Oh
still the
hell
Eastern
no.
Conference. I think so. I think that the Cavaliers are a very solid team. Like
Yes.
they are a regular season type of team. I mean, we've seen in the playoffs they've struggled a lot. And I think in the regular season they're just going to bulldoze a lot of teams like quite easily. And I think 57 wins, I think they can be a 60-win team in the East. Like
I just think
they'll
I
yeah.
just think the field is going to be vast for them this year. Like, it's not, that number is really high. 57.5. So my argument for that is I see them winning over 50 games. I just don't see them hitting that upper echelons of close to 60, because now you're playing every night. You're playing the Knicks, you're playing the Pistons, you're playing Indiana. Indiana is not going to give, because Tyrese is down. We know those guys. They're not just going to
Yeah.
make your nights easy and get you wins. Then you have the Magic, who are retooled, who are healthy. You have who else is out there again? You have let's knock on wood when we call them. We have the 76ers, right?
Yeah. The 76ers, man, I
You
don't
have
know.
pretty much. I see the easy wins are not there. I just don't think there's as much easy wins as they had last year. And I'm not saying they didn't have a great season last year. 57 is too high for me. I'm taking the under on that.
Yeah, that's fair. It is hard with like these really good teams and like you see these numbers and it's a lot of wins, especially when we get to like an OKC or something like
Yes.
that. Like that's going to be a
Yes.
very interesting one. This next one, the Mavericks at 41.5. Do you want to go first or shall I?
Let me
Cuz
go
I
first.
have this. Okay.
Let me go
All right,
first.
let's hear.
The Mavericks at 41.5. I am going to say over. And the reason why I'm saying over is they can't afford to be under 41.5. I think this season is going to be a complete disaster if that's the reality, because that means you're not making the play-in. I don't believe that number is going to mean you're making. So are you telling me what you're telling me? If I pick the under, it means this team doesn't make the play-in, and I think that's
Mhm.
going to be a disaster of a season. So due to that, I say if AD doesn't get, if AD is going to get injured. Sorry. So that number is going to be achieved by AD getting injured, and our issues that we currently have being even way more than I think, right? Like the
Mhm.
spacing issues, AD being injured, Kyrie's not going to be back yet. It's going to be literally Cooper and friends are going to be out there. So except if those issues are not as even more magnified than I think, that's why that number will be under. And if that's under, we're not making the play-in. I don't see
Yeah.
this Mavs team not making the play-in. So I'm going. This is going to be a very sweet 500-ish type of season and all. So I'm going over on that number. Mavs 41.5 over.
I'm going under. I
Woo!
think that their offense is going to be pretty clunky for a lot of this season. I think the fact that you're relying on D'Lo a lot, the fact that I mean, Cooper, obviously in preseason, he was great, but like, I am a little bit weary on how much the ball is going to be in his hands and how much you're going to demand of him as a team to
Yeah.
have on ball creation and all that stuff. AD, like their defense is like they're gonna be a top 5 defense if like they really are like that.
Are
Like
we?
I
Are we? Because I think we are going to be, with a little doubt in my head now, when the issues of teams spraying threes all over our heads, because you can be big, but are you fast
yeah.
enough? Are you fast enough
Mm,
to
yeah, that's true.
what are you guys going to do when you have a guard that is that has those moves, that
Who's guarding Steph Curry,
who is guarding
you
Steph
know?
Curry, who is guarding like you're going to put Cooper or PJ.
Mhm.
But again,
On the perimeter.
is PJ starting? Is Clay Thompson? Like, so there's certain issues
Yeah.
that defensively, I think might start to occur, even though I think this should be one of the great, and that's why the way the roles are going to be set in place. AD not playing the five, certain things happening. I think maybe if the issues are more magnified and all, even defensively, maybe we have some issues. But I don't buy that. I think we're going to be great defensively. But
Yeah,
again, there's some questions. There's some
yeah.
questions.
I think you guys are going to be really good on defense, and it's going to be one of those teams that you hate to play. But ultimately, in the West, I think it's going to be hard for you guys. With just, I feel like there are really like 8, 9 teams that are better than you guys, just based off like the Kyrie injury being like such a huge part of your team, and then there is a lot of question marks with a rookie and with AD and all that stuff. So I'm going under on them. Next one, we got the Nuggets at 53.5. I think this is a easy over, and this is another lock for me. I think that the Nuggets are a team, they are just way better filled out around Jokic, obviously, with all their bench players. I think they're also going to be motivated to win and get a high seed because we saw last year, like, they had to play OKC in the second round, and they pushed them. I think that this year, the Denver is going to be like, we don't want to play OKC in the
I
second
remember
round.
they
We
played the
want to,
Clippers too, right?
yeah,
In the
like they
first
they
round.
want to be. I think they want to be a team that has like the number one seed this year. I think they'll be motivated to do that. Um, and I think that they'll just be really good every single night. And 53, like it is the West, like it always ends up a lot of teams at around 48 to like 50 wins. But I think that the Nuggets and the other team on top of the West will really put themselves above everybody else, in
I
my
think this
opinion.
this this is an over for me too. Easy. I think people don't we forget what that Nuggets roster was looking by the playoffs. It literally was Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and the ghost
Yeah, they
of
were relying on 6 players basically.
and when it got to OKC by half of that series, no, by the end of the Clippers, Michael Porter Jr. pretty much had no right arm or left arm,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
his shoulder
Um,
was totally
so
messed up.
and now you're relying on Westbrook, who can either be playing for the other team or playing for you on any given night.
Yeah,
Then by
yeah,
OKC, remember, Aaron Gordon had an injury within that series too, right? Aaron Gordon
mhm,
had an injury within that series.
yeah,
Michael Porter Jr. was pretty much no factor at all. Then Russ was coming. Literally, it was 3 guys, like 3 able bodies that were there. Chris, Braun,
Murray and
Murray,
Jokic.
and Jokic, right? And also,
Yeah,
let's not forget how the season began with the Nuggets. The spacing was horrible. They didn't have good enough shooting, and people forget
yeah, they
people
did.
people forget what shooting does to a Jokic. Like they have shooting now. Like imagine what shooting does to a Jokic offense and how that boosted. This is an easy over for me, and the Nuggets are going to have a great season, and they're my pick to make the Western Cup. No, they're my pick to make the NBA Finals.
That's fair. That's fair. Next one, we got Pistons. Well, as I was doing this, Pistons at 45.5. As I was doing this, I skipped the Pistons. I wrote, I don't know. And then I did everybody else, and I went back, and I'm still not confident. This is the one I'm least confident about. I'm saying under ever so slightly because I do see the argument of like internal growth, but like
That internal
their
growth ain't going. I
their
don't think that.
veteran players last season were so important to them. They're shooting Michael Beasley,
Yeah,
um like Tim Hardaway Jr. These guys were like critical. Like I remember so many games where it was
and they
Cade.
traded those guys for because they thought Jaden Ivey is coming back, and now he has an injury again.
Yeah, yeah, for Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert. Like those guys are cool, but like I remember so many games last season where it was like Cade, and then we got like almost like 9 threes combined from like a Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr. and that was the offense. Like Asar still has a lot of ways to go. Ron Holland still has a lot of like offensive growth to
Like
make.
I think sorry, the internal development is going to happen. I think Osoro is going to have a great season. I think he's going to
Yeah,
improve. I just don't see how those things are going to make them get W's. That's the thing. Like bro, I'm looking at the roster now. Let me just it's Cade. Except
yeah,
if Cade has this
superstar, superstar,
superstar,
all
otherworldly
all
season,
NBA type of
all that
season.
first, like, you will have to have like a first team NBA season for them to get up to that point. So it's Kate, it's Duran, it's Javonte Green, Tobias Harris, Ron Holland, Jaden Ivey injured, Jenkins, sorry, I don't know who that is. Kobe Jones, sorry, I don't know who that is. Bobby Clayton, sorry, I don't know who that is. Charles Lanier, sorry, I don't know who that is. Caris LeVert, okay, good. Paul Reed, good. Duncan Robinson, okay, let's see what Duncan has. But let's see what Duncan has. Marcus Sassa, Tolu Smith, I don't know who that is. Isaiah Stewart, WWE. Also, like this roster ain't that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going
Yeah,
under.
yeah. I think I'm going under too, just because I also heard like on the Bill Simmons podcast, like when he talked about this, like apparently they had a lot of close games. I mean, he thought that they had like a lot of close games that they were able to win, and that this season, like those might just flip to losses. And I think like the East is worse, but it's also like the teams that are better are like better than this Pistons teams. Like I think like the Magic or like the Hawks, teams that were worse than the Pistons last year, I think they're easily better than them this
Easily
year.
better.
So
Easily
I
better.
think that it will be harder for them to get to 46. 46 seems like a big number for
A
this
big
pretty
number.
young
Yeah.
team.
Yeah. I'm going under.
Yeah. Next one, we got Warriors at 48.5.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, but this is an easy under for me. I'm locking this as an under because this is an old team, bro. I don't like Jonathan Kuminga back on this team. I don't like the fact that if Curry or Butler go out for any amount of games, this team is going to suck. This team is going to be bad if either of them miss too many games. Like they were really good together. Like they went like 20-8. Like I understand that, but
23-5 or something like that.
yeah, they went crazy, but we saw in the playoffs, and I mean the playoffs is not everything, but when Curry went out and it was just Butler there, like it was a pretty rough
Hey
watch.
man,
It was pretty rough.
I think they made one of the biggest acquisitions this season with Al Horford. I know he's an old man, but
That's part of the under for
he's
me.
from the
He's old,
school.
man.
He drinks from that juice that LeBron drinks. Al Horford drinks that juice LeBron drinks. I think this is my argument. My argument is I think the Warriors are going to be extremely motivated not to have a playing any type of playing configurations at the end of the season.
Mhm.
I think they're going into the season to take seriously the regular season and to do their work early so that once the last 2-3 weeks of the season is coming, they're able to rest, they're able to relax, they're able to. So I think they're going to be going super, super hard. And you can even see with their preseason, all their guys were playing. Like they're ready to form their chemistry, they're ready to see how things work. I do agree they're old. And if injuries happen, especially to Steph Curry, that would be an issue. But I think they are super motivated. I've loved everything I've seen come from them in terms of just their intent and the way they want to attack the season. And you can see they do not want a season where at the end of the season they are playing tough, mentally exhausting games in the regular season just to make the playoffs. So I'm going over. I'm saying the Warriors are going to have a great season. They're going to be top 4, top 5 in the West.
That's pretty big. I don't know. I'm just really worried about this team. Like just the fact that they had no acquisitions until like 2 weeks ago when they got Al Horford and they finally re-signed Kuminga and all that. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not super like I think they'll still be a really good team. I think that they can get to like 48 wins, but getting to 49, 50, 51 like I just feel like they might struggle, or again, if either of them, Curry or Jimmy, misses any amount of time, like the team will be bad pretty quick.
Yes.
So I'm just going under on that. Next one, Rockets. This one is a fun one, 52.5. Let me
Under.
hear your thoughts. I'm going over.
Under. I'm
I'm
going
going
under for
over.
this easily. Oh, hell no. One, they've lost Van Vliet. I know Van Vliet is not the end all be all, but they're doing this whole Asa Thompson is going to take a layup. He's going to be our point guard, blah, blah, blah. That's all we're hearing. I don't
Did you
trust
see
Email.
Reed Shepherd though?
I don't
Did you
trust
see
Email
his
Broker to
game?
play. So this is the only thing. It will be an over if they champion Reed Shepherd. I believe Reed Shepherd is a really, really good player, and I feel if he's championed, this is a player that should be played. Email Broker is not doing that. I can guarantee you now.
I really don't think so. I think we're gonna see
Email
Reed
Udoka,
Shepherd play
you
a
guys
big role
don't
on this
know.
team.
You guys don't know Email Udoka. Just watch and see how much minutes he's going to give Rich Shepherd. And I think that tells me everything I need to know. Until I see it, then I'll believe it. But this is an under. I don't trust the Kevin Durant's team without playmaking, appropriate playmaking. I don't trust it. I know everyone is like, oh, Durant can pass the ball and handle the ball, or Şengün can be the play. I get that. There's one thing leading a team from the lead guard spot and being a great playmaker and all. And people forget, okay, Jokic is Jokic, but Jamal Murray exists, right? And Jokic is also otherworldly, planets away from whatever Şengün is at right now, right? So I'm sorry. This is an under for me. Can it be 50? I would say like, yeah, maybe 50, but I don't see 53. I don't see 53 wins. This is going to be because again, they're going to play Oscar Thompson at the point guard position. And for me, that's going to be a problem. Under.
Yeah. I'm going over on this one. I just want to believe in this team. I agree. I normally would pick under for this, but I'm just really excited for this team, and I want them to be good, and I want Amen Thompson to play a big role, and I want Reed Shepherd to play a big role, and I think he will. Like, I know what you're saying with Udoka and all that, but I think, he has like no choice, in my opinion, in terms of playing Reed Shepherd. Like, he will have to play him at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And I still think KD, I mean, last season I think that was last season, right? For like the first 2 months, he was like a potential MVP guy before the Suns like blew up. He's still really good. I think Şengün is going to be really good. 53 is a lot of wins in the West. I definitely could see this being an under, but I want to believe them as an over.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Next one, Pacers at 36.5.
This is disrespectful. This is a disrespectful number. One thing, this is an over for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This
Pascal
is an over for me as well.
Siakam, all NBA season coming. Rick Carlisle is a genius. And Rick Carlisle is a good ass coach. And trust me, this team is going to take it as a challenge that despite Tyrese being out there, Andrew Nembhard is going to have a big season. I'm sorry. The Pacers, with their style, with the coaching, with having an all NBA forward in Pascal Siakam, over.
Nembhard, I think Nembhard will have a great season.
The Pacers cannot have a 500 season in the East. I don't buy that. I'm sorry. This is an over for me.
That's an easy over as well for me. I think the Pacers will be better than the Celtics. I think that's
100%. 100%.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think the Pacers have a better overall team, even without Tyrese and Miles Turner. I think they still have a better roster.
Yeah, J Huff. J Huff is really good.
J Huff, we'll see how much he plays. That center position is going to be interesting for them. But yeah, we both say over. I agree. Rick Carlisle, like Joe Mazzulla, is really good, and he's not going to stand for any type of tanking or anything.
Yep.
Like, unless I guess a Pascal goes out, in which case like their offense will be like pretty rough over there. I think there'll be an over. Clippers, this is a really big number. 49.5. I think.
Where you going?
I think I'm going over.
Over.
I'm going over on the Clippers.
I'm going
okay.
over on the Clippers.
This one I was a little bit scared of. 49 50 wins is a big number for this team, but I really they were a really good team last season with James Harden and Zubac for carrying them for a lot of the season. They just got better.
The preseason. We saw Kawhi Leonard play in the preseason. He's healthy. We know who Kawhi is. They were deep last year. They're even deeper this year. They have Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez, a different dimensions. It seems spacing the floor. You still have James Harden.
And they don't have to play him more than 15 minutes.
You have Chris Paul. You have
John Collins. John Collins is going to have an amazing season, in my opinion.
You still have Derrick Jones Jr. You have Bradley Chris Dunn. You have Bradley Beal. Defensively, you have Jeff Van Gundy still being like a madman out there. I saw some video. I love seeing that guy so much. He's one of my
Yeah.
favorite people in the NBA circles, and just seeing them like defensively, they're going to be great. They have leadership. They have leaders. Like
Yeah.
Gundy is a leader, is a character. Tyronn Lue is a leader, character. Kawhi is a leader, even though it's a different type of leading. Chris Paul is a leader. Like they
Yeah.
have people within the organization, and they have players that are also very in a stage of no one cares about your feeling type of stage. Like they're veterans. They're veterans.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
like these are not rookies. These are not like these are people
They
that you
know
can
what it
tell
takes to win.
they
Like
know
I feel
what
like a
it
Bradley
takes.
Beal will definitely buy into his role after everything that's happened.
If you don't buy into your role in a team like this with the type of people that with the type of champions that yeah, from coaches to players, you're going to be the odd one out. Pretty much, it's going to be easy to call you out. Like there's nobody to like be passive aggressive. No, things are going to be set straight. No, I am
Yeah.
all in about the Clippers as a regular season team. I think this is
Yeah.
going to be an over. I
I
think they're
agree.
going to
I think
get
their floor is really good. Like
their floor is really
Harden,
good, really good.
Zubac, whatever Kawhi can give you, like we said,
Brook,
like
Brook,
Chris
and that's the
Paul,
thing.
just
One
leadership, Bradley
of the good
Beal.
thing is we forget how good Brook Lopez is defensively too. And the reason why I'm mentioning Brook Lopez defensively, that even when on the Bucks, I wanted him out of there, like I did. The reason why I
Hmm.
wanted him out of there more than anything was because we didn't have perimeter defensive guards. So he
Mm.
was exposed every time someone beat someone on
Yeah.
the. So he cannot run and cover. But now he just needs to stay in the paint because you have Chris Dunn out there. You have Derrick
Derek
Jones
Jones.
Jr. out there. You most likely will have Kawhi on the floor sometimes. So you have
Yeah.
defensive guards that are not going to get blown by, so he can man the paint. And even at this age, Brook Lopez can man the paint and all. So no, I think the regular season Clippers are going to be up there with Denver, with OKC in terms of regular season total wins. I
Yeah.
think so.
Bro, the top of the West is going to be so
Jesus,
crazy this
I mean,
year.
look at how many
It's
overs was
it's
there.
no, it's horrific. This next one though, this is a tough one. Lakers 46.5. This one I really wanted to say under because their team, like looking at it, it's like their team is just not good. LeBron is going to be injured, but I'm not going to be the one to bet against Luka Doncic. This is an over for me. I feel like 46 like is pretty low just off Luka alone, and LeBron will come back eventually. I think that they'll be able to get over 46 wins.
It's pretty much simple. I've seen LeBron. Obviously, he's older now, and obviously Luka is the younger one, and this is his franchise now. I've seen them do more with less. I've seen
Yeah,
them do
yeah,
more
for
with
sure.
less. That
Yeah.
roster ain't good, bro. I looked at that roster yesterday, and I was like, "How is Rob Pelinka still in a job? How is this man like? It's been for years where he never makes moves that you see like
Didn't he get a contract extension after the
yes,
Luka stuff? Yeah, so like
yes. All
he's chilling.
all he's done is the best job he's done in all since he's been here in Lakers as a GM is groom Nico Harrison. That's all he's done. That's the only thing he's done. That was the best thing he's done. But in terms of building a squad, I just think about him like I saw that roster yesterday. And I was like, bro, this shit is not good. But
Yeah,
again,
their
as you
roster.
said, Luca
Yeah,
will have to carry massively. Can
I
he
think Luka will
carry?
have a big
Can he
season.
carry massively? 1000%. This is going to be a 34-9-9 season for this guy. He's
Yeah,
going
I
most
feel
likely
like he'll be top 3 in MVP type
he's
of
going to
season
be
for him.
the only thing that is going to take him out of MVP contention is because those freaks in Oklahoma and Nuggets are going to have way more win totals than him.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I completely agree. Lakers over 46.5 just due to Luka and friends. Like this is going to be Luka and friends. And let's see what DeAndre 18 that he's looked good in the preseason, but we have to always cross our fingers when we say DeAndre 18 looks good. So yeah, I'm going over on that, all just because of Luka and
yeah,
LeBron when he comes
absolutely,
back. Yeah.
absolutely. Next one, Grizzlies
Oh
39.5.
my
This
god.
one's really hard. This one's really hard because I feel like this number is way too low for them. Like they should win 40 games. Um they've just been like injury hell season after season. Like Zach Edey's already out for like 2 months. John Morant always misses time. Like, they don't have Desmond Bane. I
Memphis will
put
have a
over.
problem. Memphis
I
will
put
have a
over for
problem.
them, but I'm feeling more of an under
Can I tell
because
you?
I
Can I?
just.
Elias, remember last season we spoke about this. I always tell you I need to have a chart of these teams. I'll put the
Mhm.
charts right there. The title of this chart is Teams That Ain't Living Life Right. There's certain franchises that either the people in there, whether players, officials, coaches, management, someone is not living life right. How many injuries, bro? Zach Edey is injured. Scottie Pippen Jr. is injured. Jaren Jackson is injured. They were talking about some minor ankle stuff with Ja Morant. Like, it's like the whole team. Remember, was it not a season or a season ago where it got to a point where they had to, like, they started playing a whole game where you could not recognize the players. You didn't know where these guys were from. So I'm
Yeah.
like, literally, they're going into a season where Santi Aldama may be the best player on the court in their starting five.
And Jalen Wells, what injury did he have again? Because he had it at the end. He had it in
Oh
the
yes, yes,
playoffs, right?
he had
What
one
injury
bad
was
fall. He
that?
had a bad fall. I think it was like almost like a concussion type of injury.
Okay. I
Yeah, it was.
didn't remember if it was like something really
He
huge
had
or
like a
whatever, and that he
terrible
would be out.
fall and all, and he went
Mm,
this thing. But I'm just like, Scottie
okay.
Pippen Jr. is out now, and I'm like, bro, what is going on in this franchise? I
Yeah,
know
this number
someone
is
is not
really
living life.
low.
I am going under though.
Yeah, this number is low. I put over initially just because like 39 seems so low, but in this West, I feel like they'll be one of the teams left behind.
Right.
Like they'll
Yeah.
be an under.
Like right now, when you guys are getting injuries, the West waits for no one, bro. You're gonna get losses on your books.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah,
Easy.
yeah. Next
Oh my
one, the
god.
Heat at 38.5. I put an under for this one, bro. I don't think the Heat will be good. Tyler Hero's already out with some type of injury for a
Oh really?
while.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I know. He's out with some. I don't remember what the injury was. And if Tyler Hero is out, we're relying on Andrew Wiggins. We're relying on Bam Adebayo to
Oh,
score.
normal power,
We're
bro.
relying on Norman Powell. Nobody is playmaking on this roster. We're relying on Yakuchonis, their rookie, to be their point guard. Um, I think
Except
that they're like this could only be an over as well because they have a psychotic coach
yes,
who will
that's the only
that's the only way
reason.
I can see them winning, and like the Heat culture, all that
Heat
stuff, like they'll just muck
culture.
games up and stuff. But other than that, like I think
Yeah.
they'll be worse.
Oh,
I
David
don't
Mitchell
know.
had a really good end of the last season too. Uh,
Yeah, that's true. I forgot he's there.
hey man,
I just don't want to
the
believe in the
guard,
Heat. I don't like the Heat.
the guard they picked up is 19. The
Yeah.
guy is 19.
Yakuchonis,
Yakun Chones, and I've heard really great things about him, from them and all. But yeah, bro,
still a rookie.
I think I'm going under on this, bro. I think I'm going
Yeah.
under on this. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's not really too much to say about the Heat. They're not. They're like, I think they're in all of the league. Even the guys that you think are so bad, they're one of the worst. Like the most boring. I don't know what to talk about with you guys. Like, you guys, it feels like you guys shouldn't exist, but you guys exist and you are in the NBA, so we have to talk about you. But I rather talk about the Hornets than the Heat. Like, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't like watching the Heat play. I don't like watching their offense. Every single game against them is always just disgusting defense and just a lot of misses and stuff. I don't think they'll be good this season.
Yeah, me
Next
either.
one we got the Bucks at 43.5. This one I'm going over. I think Giannis will be insane. They have some shooting now. I still hate the rest of their roster with like if you take out Giannis, their roster looks so gross. Like I just don't like it that you're relying on Kevin Porter Jr.,
The roster looks
Kyle
like an expand.
Kuzma,
The roster looks like an
expansion.
expansion team. Expansion team. If Giannis is not there, I think the only good thing
Yeah.
about this roster now is Giannis has a perfect center around him. A perfect center around him in Miles Turner. They have shooting, and
AJ Green will
AJ
play a
Green is
big
really
role
good.
on this team with
Uh,
his shooting.
they still don't have proper perimeter defense and all. How much does AJ Jackson play? I think they need to champion that dude. I've been saying it for so long. Did you see what was going on today about the Bucks? I know this is almost like a deter, but I need to find the number for you. 1 second. I need to find that number for you. I need to find that number for you.
Yeah. But
Something about something
43.5 seems
something
pretty
about.
low.
Oh no, not the bets in this thing. I'm talking about the Bucks and their draft picks for since Giannis has
Oh
been
yeah. They haven't
yeah
re-signed a draft pick in the
yeah
first round since Giannis to a
since
second
Giannis. So
contract.
with Tyler Smith getting waived, the Bucks have now gone 11 straight draft classes without signing one of their own picks to a second contract. The last Bucks draft pick to receive a second contract was Giannis. People are finding out
That
stories
really is
now
crazy.
that, and you know what's so crazy? Apparently, Giannis was not a Bucks known player. That was not who they was going to sign. Apparently, there was a guy called Larry Drew that worked on the Bucks. That worked in Atlanta. The
Mm.
Bucks, the Atlanta Hawks were about to sign Giannis. They literally kept him in a basement. Basement. I think the basement is probably like figuratively, but pretty much we're hiding Giannis. They fire Larry Drew. Larry Drew goes to the Bucks and tells them, "Yo, the Bucks are about to sign this guy." That's how they got Giannis. 11.
Man.
It's. Do you understand that? I Let's talk about it. Like I know this is getting away from this thing, but people should lose their jobs for stuff like this. Like people, like where
Yeah.
is your the on talent
Their
development
draft history
program?
is really bad.
Where is your talent? And where I don't even think so. When we say it's draft history, I don't want us to because we're aspiring some sort of like some sort of like we're downing the talents of these supposed 11 players sorry, not 11 players they've drafted 11 years. What I'm telling you, it's that a lot of this is not on the players. A lot of this is on the talent development program they have and the way they champion rookies on this on their roster. For a long time, I've been talking about it for like the last 4 years, 5 years. Like, where are the young players? Where's the youthfulness? Where's the rookies? Why are you not giving them 10 to 15 minutes? Why is it that someone like AJ Jackson, who, if you remember very well, wait, what's his name? Andre Jackson, yeah, Andre Jackson Jr. If you remember very well, when the Bucks won the in-season tournament against OKC, go watch that guy's defense on Shea. Go watch that guy's defense on Shea. I'm telling you, Andrew Nehard was good on Shea, but I've not seen anyone in the league better on Shea than Andre Jackson Jr. And the fact
Mm.
that when I'm saying this, some people will be like, "Oh, who is that?" Is the problem. Okay, he can't shoot that much. What are you guys doing with him shooting coach wise? Why are you not putting him out there 15 minutes, 20 minutes a game? This is your best defender in the whole. He's a better defender than Giannis now. Giannis is no longer that type of defender again. This is the best defender on the Bucks, and he doesn't get any time. And this is my point. 11 straight years. Who was that guy they sent to the Wizards? The boy that is really
AJ
athletic.
Johnson.
AJ Johnson.
AJ Johnson. Yeah,
18,
they had
probably
him
the
and they traded him
youngest, one
away.
of the youngest players we've ever had in the draft, and all. And look at him at the end of his season in Wizards. So I know I went on a rant like this with the Bucks and everything, but it's disgusting, and it's going to be Giannis and friends. And I do agree with you. I'm taking the over. Sorry, I know I went on a deter, but the Bucks
No,
pissing me off.
that's yeah. I think Giannis will be really good, and it's still the East. Like 44 wins should be possible. Next, we got the
The bad
Timberwolves.
one.
49.5 for the Timberwolves. I think this is an overlock. I think the Timberwolves are a top 4 seed. I think that they are a great regular season team. I think Julius Randle will have an even better season than last year, like fully acclimated. Again, they traded for him a week before. Imagine if they if in our last pod we were talking about Julius Randle getting traded. Like that's how close to the regular season it happened. Like it was right before. It took a while to get acclimated.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Edwards will still be really good. And this team is just really solid defensively. Like they'll have a little bit of things on offense to figure out with some of their young guys, Rob Dillingham, Terrence Shannon, and like how Mike Conley, all of them fit together and like
Yeah.
their roles game to game. But I think this is a 50-win team in the West. They need some respect on their name as two-time Western Conference Finals in the last 2 years. I think that they are a lock on over on 50 wins. It is the West, but I predict
Mm,
them to be a top 4 seed.
I am going under. I'm going under on this number because I just don't think they can keep on going on with this Mike Conley at point guard thing. I just think
Yeah.
I just think at some point, like, your guard play in terms of playmaking and all, like, they lost Alexander Walker, which is one player down. Do I think they'll miss him so much? Maybe not. It's a hard one for me because I just don't see them.
Mhm.
I don't see them winning 50 games. I don't see them winning 50 games. Like, I think
It's
it's one of,
hard, but like last season, last season to
how
be
many
in
games
the
did they win last
playoffs in the
season?
West,
How many
to be in the
seasons did they
playoffs in
win?
the West last year, you needed to win 48 games. So I think that the Timberwolves will easily be a playoff team,
So
and
they,
just
so
based off
so
that, they'll get to
so
50 wins.
so they won 49 games last season.
I think they can win one more.
Eh,
It'll be close. All
It'll
of
be
these
close.
West teams
But
will
but
be
but wait,
really close.
you know, they didn't have to think about Sacramento.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't have to think about
Sacramento.
the newly refurbished Sacramento Kings. Um, I'm going under. I'm going under. I think Golden State are going to have a longer. I think Golden State is going to take their place among that top 6 that was
Hmm.
there last season. So it's going to be OKC,
Yeah.
Houston, Lakers, Denver, Clippers, and I think Golden State is taking the Wolves' place. So I'm going under. I'm going under on this thing. They're going to be healthy though. This is a pretty healthy team for most of the season, as most time
Hmm.
compared to Lakers, who has LeBron injury and everything. Golden State, who can possibly have injuries and all. Um, I think they're one of the most healthy teams in the league and all. So maybe that plays a role, but I'm going under on the Wolves. I'm not that just high on them this season for some reason. Rudy Gobert
That's
can still
fair.
catch a ball and dunk it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fair. I think yeah, I take the Wolves over the Warriors in that case. But yeah,
fair
I
enough.
think that the Wolves will be really good this season. Next one we got the Pelicans. This one 31.5.
It feels so low.
This number is way too low. This
It's way
is
too
like
low.
yeah, this is an over for me. Like I know it's a lot of overs, but this number is too low and I
It,
don't think like Zion is still really I'm never going up the Zion train, bro. I
oh
can't.
boy.
Zion is too good. Uh Herb Jones, oh my god, Trey, what's his last name?
Um,
Not Trey Man.
what's his name? Trey
Oh
Murphy.
my god. Yeah,
Trey
Trey
Murphy.
Murphy third. I think you'll have a great season.
Yes.
They do have a lot of rookies, Derek Queen, Jeremiah Fears, but
The
they
vibes, the
cannot
vibes,
tank.
the
They
vibes,
can't tank. They don't have their first round pick. They can't
the
tank.
vibes seem good. I don't want to jinx it, but the vibes seem a little bit
The
good with
vibes seem good.
the Pelicans. You know, they're the
Yeah.
cost franchise and all. But again,
Yeah.
they're the cost franchise. But 31.5.
31 is so low. Like they could win 35 games and that won't be a great
That would
season,
be a
like
great
especially
season.
without their first round pick, but that
Yeah,
seems like really doable.
yeah.
Like
That is.
again, unless Zion really misses a lot of time, like 32 wins,
Yeah.
come on. Like they're still going to be a pretty good
Bro, I'm
team, I
sorry,
think.
bro. But I don't mean to like go out of the conversation again. The West is crazy.
The West is really crazy,
Because
man.
when I look at the West, OKC, Houston, Lakers, Denver, Clippers, Wolves, Golden State, Memphis, Dallas, Phoenix,
Spurs.
Portland, Spurs, New Orleans, the only team that can actually want to lose is Utah.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the 14 teams in the West this season are actually going to every single game, believing one,
Yeah.
and actually trying to, with intent of trying to win.
Yeah.
Even the Portland Trail Blazers
Yeah.
are going to be trying to win their game. And the Kings, the Kings, the Kings are trying to win their games too. What can we say here? Like, but you get what I'm trying to say, where it's not going to
Yeah.
be like, it doesn't mean these teams are not going to lose games, but you're not going into a season where these teams are just like, oh, whatever. We're just trying to. No, it's 14 teams, 14. And
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Pelicans
the
being,
West is really crazy, man. I
except
don't even
if,
know.
like, the Pelicans being under 31.5 means they will have a horrid season. Like they will be
Yeah.
horrible. And do we just believe a Zion, healthy Zion? We don't know what that means. Let's see how long that lasts and all. And Trey Murphy
Yeah.
Jr. They have Jordan Poole.
Yeah,
I
sure. I
love their
forgot about
center.
Jordan
I
Poole.
love their center.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yves Missy.
He's
Missy.
Missy. Yes, I
Yep.
love him
Yep.
and all. He's really
Yep.
good. Yeah, that I'm going over. I'm going over. Just like
Yeah.
you, I'm going over. Yeah.
Yeah. There. I feel like there's so many overs, but like some of these lines feel like pretty disrespectful. Like Lakers and like Pelicans, like they won't be amazing teams, but the lines for them just feel like too low.
Yes. Yes, I
At
agree.
this point. Next one, Knicks at 53.5. This one is a team that like I feel like I have to get more unders in and I should go under, but I don't care. I think this is a 55 win team, bro. This is the second best team in the East easily. And I think that, I mean, what did they win last year? Like 51. I think that they are a better team. I think that Mike Brown is going to play this team very well. I think Brunson and Cat, again, like Randall, had to come into a new situation. I think they're just going to mesh a lot better. They had a bunch of playing time last season, obviously, together. I think they're just going to be a better team and
The
get over
Knicks,
53.
the Knicks are going to be the number 1 seed in the East. Write it down. Where's my cash? Where's my money? Put the money on it. I already
Put
spent
more
my
money
cash.
on it.
I already spent my cash on gas. But the Knicks, the Knicks are going to be the first seed in the East this season. I am all in into the Knicks regular season.
Mm-hmm.
All into the Knicks regular season. They're going to be the number 1 seed this season. I genuinely believe that.
I wanna be there with you. I wanna say that, but
I'm
I
going
think
over.
Cavaliers.
I'm
I
going
think
over.
I think Cavs will be like a little bit better, but I want the
I'm
Knicks. If the Knicks get number 1 seed, that would be great. That would be really fun.
I'm going over.
Next one, OKC 63.5. This one is so crazy. It's like I really want to go under, but all I wrote is like they are so good. Like
That's so great.
like
They,
like
they
I
need
don't
to
know, man.
they just need to pull. This is how it goes. Every OKC game in the regular season is um what's his name? Shea, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, he has his 30 points.
Yeah.
They've defended incredibly well with Lil Dots. They're leading you by like 20 points.
Caruso,
This
yeah.
is an over. This is an
Jalen
over,
Williams.
You
And
have
again, Chet missed a lot of time
of
last
time.
season. Isaiah Hartenstein, they missed a lot of time. They still won like 67 games.
I'm going over.
63.
I'm going
Yeah.
over, man. I'm going
Yeah,
over.
it's an over.
It's an
Next
over.
one, Magic.
Woo,
50.5. I'm going under on this. I need another under. I'm going under on this. I feel like 50 wins is a bit too much for me.
Paulo Banchero, stand up. Franz Wagner, stand up. Desmond Bain, stand up. Wendell Carter Jr., stand up. This is the Magic season. This is going to be an incredible season. People need to understand Jalen Suggs, I believe, is back. Jalen Suggs is back.
As far as I know, yeah.
I think he's back.
Yeah,
I need to
I think
confirm
so.
that. But the Magic are winning over 50 games this season. The Magic are winning over 50 games this season. This is an over for me. The Magic are going to be, again, I'm laying checks down here, the 3rd seed in the East. The Magic are going to be the 3rd seed in the East. Write it down.
Interesting.
I wish you had a producer. I wish you had a producer so they can come back to the tapes. But I'm going over.
Oh, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. At the end of the season, we'll definitely go back to this and see what we got right and wrong. I'm very excited for that. But I'm going under. I feel like 50. This team has been such a poor offensive team. Like, they haven't been a top 20 offensive team at all in the since like 2010. Since like Dwight Howard and like championship.
That's why those things are in the past. We're in 2025, 2026, baby. This is the new Magic. Orlando Magic coming up here, bro.
I'm just a little weary, and I need to see this team play with a Desmond Bain, because like I love the addition of Desmond Bain. I'm just like, is his shooting and like whatever Suggs can give you, is that really enough like on this team. I don't know. I think they'll be really good. I think if they win 48, 49 games, that's a great season for them. 50, I'm just not willing to go over on that personally.
I'm going over.
Next
Yes.
one, we got the 76ers.
Oh boy.
42.5.
Oh boy.
I wrote over because I'm like, I want to believe.
I
I
want to
want to believe in the
believe.
Sixers, but then I'm like, I don't have to do that to myself. I don't have to believe in the Sixers. Um, I mean, obviously Joel, if he plays, I love Maxey and McCain and VJ Edgecombe. Um, like they'll be really. I think if those guys are all healthy, I think they can be over 42 wins. I'm just going under because I need to see it to believe it. I need to see a Joel Embiid play. At least, is he gonna play 42 games? Is Joel gonna play 42 games?
I have a question for you. I asked you this question at the start of last season.
Yeah.
How many games over and on? Let's do our over and under on how many games is Paul George? I did last year. I won that
Yeah.
bet because I took under 25, and that happened.
Ooh, man.
This year, let's do over. Let's do over under 20. Paul George, Maxey,
I
and
feel
Embiid play. Over or under 20?
I think they got to go over. I think Joel will
I
be.
think it's over
I
this
think will be
season.
healthy.
I think
What
it was
about?
over this season.
Yeah. What about 35?
Oh hell no, under.
I
Under.
want to believe. I want to believe
BJ
that it'll be over
Edgecombe,
for them.
McCain, those guys have to grow up fast. They're going to have to play a lot of games and
Yeah.
all. And this goes back to one of the things we've always talked about when it comes to Sixers. Some of the Sixers, the fact that you guys never are going to have enough time to go through the ringer, wins, losses, deep, close games, short, just the whole trajectory of how an NBA game can go. These
Yeah.
injuries are always
They're
going
not
to
gonna have enough reps with everybody
reps
on the
with
floor
everybody and
during
everything.
those
So that's why
situations.
when it comes playoff time, I don't believe in this team. But what was the number again?
42.5. I'm going.
42.5.
I feel like if Joel plays, like they're good and like they're they still can be a good team. Like 42, a 500 level team, like they should be able to do that. I'm just going the under because I feel like I need more unders, and it's hard
I
to
don't know.
really
I don't know what because
believe in Joel and Paul George. Man, Paul George was bad last
he's
season.
injured again. He's not starting the season.
He is. Oof,
Yeah, he's not
man.
starting the season. I think he's recovering from something knee related.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know,
It's
bro.
rough.
I'm going to go. I really like VJ Emicombe, but this is one of the hardest ones I've had to think about, and I'm just going to say slightly over. I'm going to give them
I wanna be there with you, but I feel like they have to
slightly
be an under.
over.
There's just too many questions. It can go bad so fast. Like
Yes,
last year, it went off the rails immediately.
this is
Like
a team with the lowest floor.
yeah. I mean, yeah, in terms of like potential range, like they could be amazing and they could also have the exact same season as last year
As
and just
last year.
be completely awful. So yeah, that's a under for me, over for you. Next one, Suns.
Under.
30.5.
Under. I'm sorry,
I don't know, man. Devin Booker is still really good. I feel like 30,
Oh, 30 is. Yeah, 30 is a bit
30,
disrespectful.
30 is really low. Like this team is not that
I have a
good, but
question
like
for
they
you.
still
I
have
have a
good
question for you.
players.
Where are they getting these wins from, though? In the West, like if I do you think they're going to be
The
ahead of?
Grizzlies,
Do you think they're going to be ahead
the
of?
Kings, the Jazz,
Okay, those are the three teams. I don't think
Portland.
no,
I don't know.
no against Portland. I don't see that, bro. I don't see, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna make some changes right now.
We
On
we possibly have baby Jokic upon our hands in Portland. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But my point of everything is 30 is really low.
yeah,
I
30
agree.
is low.
They have Jalen Green, still a 20 to 25 points per game guy. Devin Booker is going to have a great season.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan
They
Brooks
got
changes culture away.
mhm.
They have the what's his name?
Malowatch. I
Malowatch.
think he'll have
You know
like
what?
some pains
When
and
I think
whatnot.
about it more, and it's a really difficult one because it's just the West is just it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Dylan
I, I,
Brooks,
I will
Grayson
go.
Allen, Ryan Dunn.
I will go over.
Um,
I will go over. I will go over for the Suns. It doesn't mean I think they're winning up to 40 games though, because I think that's
yeah.
yeah. But I will go over.
I'm gonna stick to actually what I said. I'll go over as well, just because 30 is
Is
like a really low number,
yes,
and
completely
I think
agree.
that they'll still be like they still have competent players, and I don't think they don't have their first round pick this season, do they, or anything like that? I don't
They
know their
can't
pick
tank.
situation.
They can't tank.
Yeah. Next team, the Blazers at 35.5. I got them under. I feel
Oh
like
no.
36. Like I want to believe in them, but 36 is a big number, man. In the
Blazers
West, again,
Nation,
this is also the West.
Blazers Nation, stand up. Blazers defensively, this is going to be a very, very good team. Defensively,
Yeah.
is going to be Danny Avdia has taken a leap. He has taken a leap. That's
Yeah.
a really, really good player. You bring Drew Holiday, some defense, some veteran leadership, some shooting. Tuamani Kamara, all defensive player. You have Kelligan. You have Jansen. You have what's his name? Someone I'm missing on that team. Who am I missing on that team?
Um.
Who am I
Okay, well,
missing?
this is like their potential starting because Scoot
Oh,
Henderson is out for a while. They
yeah.
don't have Dame, so like they'll be starting like Drew Holiday, Shaden Sharp,
Shaden Sharp.
Denny, Jeremy Grant, and Donovan Clingan.
Yeah.
Like they have some fun young players, and like they have like defense with Denny and Kamara and Clingan, and but like Jeremy Grant, Drew Holiday, like he's a little bit older.
Yeah.
Kamara he still has like he's good, but offensively he's gonna have to. And then Shaden Sharp, like he's cool, but I don't know. I feel like this team is like just a bit too young in the West to win 36 games. Somebody has to be the
Someone has to
13
lose.
seed. Somebody has to be the
You know what?
12 seed. Like,
You know what? You've convinced me. I'm changing. I'm changing to an under. I
yeah,
actually think you're actually right, bro. Like they're a good team, and I think they're going to like push teams, and they're not going to be an easy out. And defensively, they're going to be good. And Shaden Sharp is going to take probably is going to have a better season than last season, and they have
yeah.
good centers. I think soon enough they're going to have to make a decision between Yankson and Killigan, even though
I
that's
mean,
too
I
early.
mean, you. Yeah, I feel like it's too early. They don't
It's
have
too
to do that.
They don't
They
have
don't
to
have
do
to do
that. They
that.
don't have to do that. But I'm just looking for. I think it's gonna be under. I think it's gonna be under.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if they win 34 or 35, like that's a decent season for a team that's still like relatively young and like
Yeah.
I don't know. They'll be better next year probably. The Kings, the team
Woo!
that shall not be named, 34.5.
Woo!
Under. They have like they still have a lot of good NBA players, but this team is gonna be a bottom 3 defense. I'm calling it right now. This team is absolutely horrific on defense. Like, let's just
My,
go through. We did last time, but let's go through their starting lineup. Like, they're playing Russ, they're playing Dennis Schroeder, they're playing Malik Monk. Keegan Murray is out. Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Sabonis. Sabonis is out right now. I don't know how long he'll
yes,
be out
he's
for.
injured.
Their only good defensive players, Keon Ellis and maybe Devin Carter.
And they
That's
want
it.
and they want to trade. They want to trade Devin Carter.
Why not? Whatever. I don't. This team is going to be so bad in the
Yeah,
West. Like they're
bro.
a team that's built to win, but they're a team that's going to be
It,
horrific
I
on
just don't
defense.
understand.
Bottom 3.
I just don't. I'm even rocking the Kings color today.
The
I just don't
purple.
understand what their plan is. That's why I don't understand what their plan is at the
They're the
franchise.
Bulls of the
They're
West.
the Bulls of the. You know what? They switched their team. They got DeRozan and Levine they told
Yeah.
themselves they
That's
told
so
themselves,
it's so ridiculous. I can't believe they're playing together again. That feels like
hey,
we've done this.
we got the LA boys together, DeRozan, power of friendship with Ross,
Yeah.
Schroeder,
Let
like
Russ be Russ.
let Russ be Russ. Like
Bro,
honest,
this is like if they remade a show that was like canceled and it was like a pretty bad show and they like remade the show and it was even worse.
yeah, and
Like that they
they changed the
remade the
name.
Bulls.
They changed the
Yeah,
name. Like
they remade the Bulls and like they brought back the old stars and they still have
yeah,
nothing.
I'm going under. Very
Yeah.
easy. I'm going under.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh
I know we're
last
gonna get
four. We got the Spurs
uh
43.5. I know you have your things with the Spurs. This is an easy over for me. I'm
oh my
sorry.
god.
I think Wembanyama will be top 5 this season and based off that alone, he's going to carry this team. 43? You think they're
Okay.
going to be 500 or worse? I don't know, man.
Okay.
I know the West is
I
crazy.
have a question for you.
This team is
You are
better than the
telling
Mavericks.
me you are
The
telling me the San Antonio Spurs are going to win 10 more
44 games?
10 more games than last season.
Yeah. They missed Wembanyama for like more than half the season or something. Like he was out in January for like the
That's
whole
true.
season basically. I don't remember how many games he played,
That's
but he
true.
was out for a long time. They got De'Aaron
I would say
Fox.
that number I can roll with over 43.5. What I can't roll
Yeah.
with is people thinking they're going to be in the playoffs.
I think they will. I think they will.
You think they're going to
I
be a
think
top
that they'll be better.
they're going to be a top 6.
No. No, I don't think they'll be top 6. I
Okay.
think that they can
So
like being in the
high
play-in.
playing or low playing.
I think they could be I think they could be a 7-8 seed. They can be a sneaky 7-8
Cannot
seed,
do
bro. I
that.
don't know. I believe in Wembanyama wholeheartedly. I believe in
I
him.
am going over for 43.5. I am going
Yeah.
for the over for 43.5.
And
But
I'm also locking in that they'll be better than the Mavs. That's my hot take against you right now. They'll be better than the Mavericks.
this is
I
some
think the
this is
Mavericks.
some Texas rivalry right now. We're talking
Yeah, I
about.
think so. I think that the Spurs will be better than the
Let's have
Mavericks,
it.
bro.
We're not going to forget this. So I remember this. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to tell Adil this. Oh, okay. I'm going over for that number too. I think they can
Yeah.
win 45, 46 games and all.
Yeah.
Bro, man, this West is crazy.
This wet, it's so crazy. Every time you look at it, it's like,
Like there's
oh
14 good
man.
teams in the West. At least
Well, minus
14,
the Kings.
sorry, 13 good teams. Sorry, there are 13 good teams in the West. And
Yeah.
then there's other levels. Very good, great, extremely
Yeah.
great. Like, yeah. Okay. I'm good with over for Spurs.
Yeah. Next one, Raptors, 40.5. This is an easy overlock only because my mental health needs this. I need this team to be at least 500, bro. The amount of money that we're spending on this team and this starting 5, the fact that we gave Brandon Ingram a contract extension before he played a single minute on a regular season, the fact that we gave Quickly such a big contract, the fact that we gave Jakob, who, I mean, he's a good player, but like, who was really trying to steal
No
Jakob
hate on
from us with a contract.
Jakob, bro. I love Jakob, bro.
Yeah. But he just got 20 million for the next couple of years. Just why not? Like, this is an expensive team. This is a season where they
My
have to be
question is,
back in the
I don't know
playoffs.
how it works. Do you have to spend your money that way? Do you have to? Must you
Like,
spend your cap? Like, must you spend your money? Because that's what I always wonder when teams make those decisions. Because it seems like they're spending it because they have to. Because I think if you don't have to, I just don't see any reason why they're paying these guys. Because these guys are not the guys you pay. You know, like, I'm sorry, like, as I said, I love Jakob really well. I love Quickly. I love the, but I don't think if I, as an organization, don't need to, like, can't I just keep my books clear and not spend that money? If you get what I'm trying to say.
yeah. I mean, that's fair. I mean, but Toronto is never a team that really has like free agency signings
True,
and all that
true.
stuff. So I think that this team, I think defensively they'll be great. I think that last preseason game by Scotty, like, holy moly, you saved my life because he was awful. He was
I saw some clips,
I
bro.
think I think he was like, I saw a tweet say this. I don't know if this was the actual stats, but he was 6 points per game on like 20% shooting in the first 3 games of the preseason. Something really awful. Like he was terrible. And then he goes out and scores 30 points. I saw the highlights. I loved the way he was getting his shots. I like his shot chart. Everything was at the rim. It was beautiful. This is exactly the type of way he needs to play. And then Brandon Ingram, quickly shooting a lot of threes.
How was Ingram? I've not watched any Raptors preseason game. How's Ingram looked?
I mean, he only really played that much in like 2 games.
Okay.
In like the first game, I'm pretty sure it was like Ingram help us score. Like everybody else was pretty bad, including Scotty. And then in this last game, it was a bit more even in
Yeah.
terms of getting shots and all that, which is what I expect for this team. But like this team, this is we got to go back in the playoffs. This is a way too expensive team that we poured everything into, and it's like, all right, we have to make the playoffs. And I
Yeah.
think that they are good enough to be a top 6 seed this
Completely agree.
season.
Yeah. I
So
have
that's a lot
stocks.
for
I
me.
have stocks in the Raptors this year. I want them
I
to be.
have my life in the Raptors. I have my mental health in the Raptors. Every time they lose, it hurts.
I
I need
I
this.
I am predicting I'm predicting a high finish, which I thought about this afternoon. Like top 6 might be a lot, but at least a high playing team. You have to be a high playing team. I
Yeah.
think they're going to be
But
over
like
500 and all. And yeah, I'm going on over for 40.5.
I feel like they can be better than the Pacers. They can be better than the Celtics. They can be better than the Sixers. They can be better than the Bucks. All of those things I think can happen.
They
Like
can happen.
I'm
But
not saying all of that will happen. Like they will not be better than the Cavs, the Knicks, the Hawks, or probably even the Magic. That's 4 teams.
yes.
Then it's like Celtics, Pacers, Sixers, Bucks.
They can they should be
Like
looking
they
forward
can
to a season that they should be better than those teams. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Right? It's
yeah.
more
Like
like
they
you
should
expect.
look. Tyrese is out. Tatum is out.
Yes.
Giannis is by himself. Embiid, who knows? Like they should be looking at all those teams and being like, we are hopefully fully healthy. We are, a good, hopefully starting 5 lineup. Like
Yes.
they should be better than all of the. If they're not better than a Celtics team without Tatum, if they're not better than a Pacers team without Halliburton,
They are
if they're not better than a
they
76ers.
are very far away.
Yeah, they
Very
have
far
some
away.
big problems if they're not better than all these teams
Yes.
that are missing their complete team. So just based off that
Yes.
alone, they have the potential to be like 5th in the East.
Yes.
Um
Completely agree.
so that's my rant on them. Then we got the Jazz. Last
And
two are really quite
the first pick goes to the first pick goes to this last 2 teams.
Yeah, the
Utah
Jazz
Jazz
19.5.
under
19.5. Yeah, they'll be under.
under
And then same with the Wizards, 20.5. I think they'll also be under.
20.5 under. I'm going under for the Jazz, and I think we have a potential Larry Markkinen trade this year. Because
Yeah,
for me also,
I think it could happen.
why won't he be looking for a trade? I get he's a white man that lives in Utah and is probably completely fine and all, but
Yeah. They got
like,
mountains there. They got mountains in
I'm sorry,
Finland.
Larry,
Same thing.
you played inconsequential basketball for pretty much your whole career. You're a
Yeah.
player that can be a massive difference. Like, imagine Larry Markkinen gets traded to the Warriors. Bro, we are.
His contract is just really big, and his value after last season is just like is not as high as what his contract demands. I think if he has a really good season, like he can definitely be a trade candidate. Like I think teams will give up assets. Like I heard it's like some people talk about like him to like the Pistons. I think if Laurie gets traded to like the Pistons or something like that would be a
That would be
really,
incredible.
really nice
That would be incredible.
spot for him.
I think I think if I'm the Pistons, I'm putting a package of Jaden Ivey because Jaden Ivey is a guard. So I already
Yeah.
have Cade. I already have Cade.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why do like I get Jaden is really talented and anything, but we already have Cade. We can deal with not having another guard that needs the ball, blah 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 blah. Get
I
Larimar
suppose, but I want to see that fit work though.
yeah, I do
With
want to see what, but if I'm going to make the Utah make a move, because Utah doesn't have someone like Jaden Ivey on the guard.
True. I mean, they have a lot of guys that are like maybe, but they
Maybe, but
also
I'm
are
sorry,
very
none of those guys are better.
unproven.
None of those guys are better than Jaden Ivey and all.
Like
Right?
Keontae George, Isaiah Collier, like those guys are interesting, but then like that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. And that's it. I want,
Yeah.
if you're making a move for Larry Markkinen, you need to make a move that will actually make Utah want to say, okay, we need to trade him. And I think adding Jaden Ivey, I didn't even think about Detroit, but that's a perfect player for Detroit Pistons. A perfect player for the Pistons. I know. How many overs did you have?
I'll have to look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 17, so
I had 19.
it's hard. It's hard to go under on some of these because it's like some of these lines are really like kind of disrespectful.
I agree.
I
agree.
Yeah.
And the unders, I had 11, of course. And
do you have any locks? I mentioned some locks that I have.
Locks. Okay, my locks. I didn't even think about that. My locks is Hawks.
Fair.
Nuggets. Warriors.
Yeah, I agree.
Clippers. What was the Pacers? That's 36.5 is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't say Lakers. I can't say lock for Lakers. Knicks. OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Magic's number is 50.5. I don't know if that's a lock. That's still a very high number. 51 is still a lock.
That one's hard.
That one is hard. Yeah. I'm those overs are my real locks. Can I say I think cheating is saying Nets are going to be a lock on under. That's
fair. That's fair.
But yeah, those I would pick those teams as my locks and everything. And yeah, I'm pretty cool with that.
Yeah, I would say Raptors over lock. I mean, I could say Kings under a lock. Wolves. I think the Wolves will be good. That's a lock for me. Warriors. I'm also betting the under on them as a lock. I think that it'll be tough.
Wow. You don't
that one.
Steph Curry, huh?
It's not Steph Curry. It's not Jimmy Butler. It's just everybody else, and they're old. They're like the oldest starting lineup. Like it's like they are Team Unk. They really are. Nuggets is an overlock for me. Cavs is an overlock for me. And then I guess Hawks I would also say an overlock. I feel like 46.5 is kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. Should we go through all of them one more time really quick or we're good?
We're good. I'm good.
All right. Well, next time we talk, we will finally be able to talk about NBA games. I'm so excited.
Yes.
It's going to be very fun. We're going to have the most overreaction type of podcast possible based off like 4 days, 5 days. We're gonna go crazy. This team is 0-2. They're cooked.
Yeah,
they're gonna blow it up. This team won 2 games. I don't know. The Jazz are gonna win a game. We're like, maybe we were wrong on the under for them. Who knows?
I can't wait for the overreaction podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, that'll be very fun. But thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you
so much for listening.
Reach out to us, please.
FanDuel, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. We're just manifesting. Put our code in at pushing the pace. The code
to get 15% off and to get no, it can't be 15% off.
Free bet money or whatever the hell it is.
Off your first free bet. And
maybe if people just keep putting that in the code and it keeps saying it doesn't work, they're going to be like, who is this? And they're going to search us up and then find that we were promoting this. And they'll be like, here you go. Here's a code.
Here's a code. Anyway, guys, that was great. And can't wait for the season to begin.
Yeah, very excited. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening, watching, whatever. And take care.
Take care. Peace.